there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this is going to be another War Machine Battle Report. Now, I have gotten my Storm Lances all painted for me, and now I am good to go. I'm also using Laddermore. I'm almost done painting her, so I figured it was fair enough to use in this game. But anyway, now that they're painted, and they're probably going to be nerfed within the next month or two, I really want to play them. And this list, guys, I gotta say, is amazing. I've been waiting to be playing this list for a while. This is with the Storm Division theme, and so really I'm getting a free Strangeways and a free Squire, and between the whole Sloan Hunter package and the whole Stormlands package, this list seems incredibly strong. And I mean, like, one of the things, like, I'm up against my buddy Jordan. He's running Kaelyssa, and it's like part of her feat is that she gets stealth, and I don't give a damn about that. So I am feeling very confident, really good. Really what I'm planning to do here in this game is really just go up there, feat, probably take off a couple of his heavies, and then just kind of like peel away at his infantry. I might have to give away a point or two, but man, this looks like a game that I'm just going to have right in the bag. So he did win, though, the initiative to go first, and he takes it. Basically has both of his stuff, just everything running up. He has Blur up onto the right Hydra, yeah, that's what it's called, and they're both base to base with his objective because it's stockpile. So really, if I fail to take out any one of his things there, well, it's just going to kind of get that free fix during the maintenance phase, and it'll get whatever systems back that it lost. So at first when I looked at this, I was like, you know what, this is time to feat, I'm gonna go into him. And then I thought, well, maybe that's a waste, right? Because again, most of my stuff, like, the problem is this big building in the middle, right? I can't really bring my forces to bear on the things that are really important, and so I could kind of like get around it, but then I'm getting too close. I could divide my shots, but then I'm not really taking things out. It's not really the best situation. So what I thought instead is, well, why not go and shift over, and I'll just kill off some of his Sentinels this turn, because looking on the unit on the right, I can kill 5 of them, and even if they Vengeance up, they're still just as close as they were before, and like half the unit's dead. So that's going to be the plan for my turn. So that's really what I do. I do have this weird forest that I'm now realizing is also going to be a problem for me on the right. So I have to kind of like move my Storm Lances around it, and my Hunters are going around there. Really not the best situation, but I do pick off 5 of his guys there, so there's 5 Sentinels down, and yeah, otherwise I'm just sitting back here and saying, yeah, come forward and come get some. Now, that turned out to be a mistake, because what happened then is that he basically just comes up and destroys one Hunter that was in the front, and then Kaelyssa is also able to really just mess up another Hunter to the point that its gun's taken out, and yeah. He also pops the feat, and what the feat does is not only stealth, but I also can't charge them unless I'm in the range, so this is really, really bad. He's also mini-fitting with both of his units as well, of Sentinels, so they have pretty good armor, and now I'm like, huh, this is not really good, because if I want to feat, I'm in this weird position where I can't really get the full benefit of the feat, and so I need to kind of go and try to find some way where I can do the most damage. One thing that's really good is that he killbox himself, so I'm gonna have 2 points now, but again, I have to kind of give him the center for a bit and then come back, so I won't be able to take an advantage of that for a while. But what I really need to do is pop my feet now, destroy probably at least one of his jacks there on the right, and then kind of just like keep on going with it. Again, I'm really annoyed because I'm down, guys. Also, Discordia has a little imprint going up, so you get some extra armor. So yeah, not really the best, but this is the time to do it. So he's given a thumbs up there, because this is my feat turn, and I didn't kill a single model, and I didn't cripple a single system. And this is humongously bad. So part of the issues that I had here is that after I started my turn, I had my plan, I'm like, okay, this is how far back I have to keep my line so I don't get charged by Sentinels. This is where my Hunters need to be to shoot. I have this issue where they need to go and get out of the way before the Storm Lances if I want them to go first, but at the same time, I have Sloan that needs to not killbox herself, so Sloan had to kind of like come over and up to barely stay within the kill box range, and then I pop my feet and I start shooting, and that building in the center not only is causing me line of sight issues, but also now the cover being given to him. I mean, normally when I'm thinking about my Rat 7 Jax shooting his regular Jax, I'm gonna have no problem, right? But when you have +4 defense, it's a pretty big deal. So I miss a lot of shots, the stuff I hit don't do a lot of damage, and so yeah, this feet turn was the worst, and now he's in a spot where he might just kill Sloan. So he goes and he puts Phantom Hunter onto both of his Hydras. They come up here and they both shoot Sloan. Sloan is down now to just 4 boxes, really in a bad spot. And what's even worse is that he takes his guys that are on the right, the Sentinels, and they run up to jam. So I have a real problem with his order of activations on the right. On the left side, he doesn't score, but he's kind of like just getting up and in my way. I'm not really too worried about that, but still, you know, I'm in this situation where I can't really get to his Jax, and I can't really go back and kill box myself, because if I do that, he'll just dominate one flag and score on the other one to win. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because if I stay in kill box, like the safe side, then I get killed, and if I go back, I lose on scenario. So I'm gonna have to find some way to peel my way through this, tie up as many of his Jacks as possible, and see what I can do. So that's what I do. I actually get to finally use these Storm Lances, and you can see on the left side, they do a beautiful work. I basically kill off 10 of those Sentinels, leaving only the command, so that's awesome. Discordia's being tied up there now for the time being. Otherwise, I have to do this weird thing where I actually have to start with the Hunters, and they're not shooting, they're using their axes to clear things out of the way. Then I'm able to charge and run with the other Storm Lances on the right, and they're able to get in there and kill a few guys. For some of the guys in the middle, I actually shoot one with Sloan and then kill another one with Dust to Dust, because I don't know, what else am I gonna do? I'm just in a really bad spot. Even the Squire's running up there just to kind of get in the way. And yeah, this is the situation that we now find ourselves in, where attrition-wise, this was a really good turn. You know, his Sentinels are basically down to 3 models from the, what was it, 24 it used to be. But yeah, Sloan's in a lot of trouble, and I'm probably gonna die. And yeah, it really wasn't too hard. You know, those Sentinels with their Vengeance moves are able to, between the Vengeance moves and the regular attacks, they're able to go through and kill the guys that are in the way. Then Kaelyssa just gives out the Phantom Hunter again to both of the Jacks that matter. And then pew pew, go down goes Sloan, and he takes the win, also scores 1 point on the left, because why not? And yeah, this game was a huge eye-opener for me, and really good for like a humbling type thing, because like I said, guys, I came into this game thinking that this list is the best, it is awesome, it's going to destroy the world, and I think partly because of that, I was blind to what the real situation was. You know, with his feet, I was so entertained by the fact that I ignore the stealth part of his feet that I didn't fully appreciate the no charging part of his feet, right? The whole parts with his Jax, I kind of ignored how good his Jax might be with shooting, because I was like, well, I'm just going to kill him anyway. Why do I care what they're going to do? I'm going to get the alpha, I'm going to take them down, and I really didn't appreciate the terrain, where this building in the center really was bad for my type of gunline type list. And then, of course, once it came up to it, the kill box, forcing me to go up in there in a situation where Phantom Hunter can get me anywhere. Yeah, that was a pain. The forest on the right. So really, for this one here, I really feel that this is a powerful list, and of course Sloan's powerful, and it's something I need to practice with more. But my takeaway from this game is, don't be so damn cocky. You know, not taking anything away from my opponent, he's a really good player, and he wins with his ret a lot, But this is a list that I then gave him even more of an advantage because I just ran into it going, haha, I'm gonna win, I don't care what you do. Oh shit, I'm dead. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you can take something away from this where, I mean, don't be cocky and think that you can win just because you got a cool list. And yeah, I have another one coming up. So if you have any thoughts on the list or the game, please post them down below. And otherwise, we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.